Hey guys, my name's Chris and this is Bricking It, and this is City Update 5. Okay, so we've just been doing little bitty bits this week on this City Update, which is basically going to be two kind of builds. It's going to be the ice cream truck mini build Mondays, as well as a live stream that I did, which is the donut shop opening, as well as kind of tidying up the front of my train station area and adding kind of the other vehicles like the taxi and the barista coffee kind of shop, which was from the same set as the donut shop. So let's get into it. Starting this week's City Update, I thought I'd quickly just go back to the station and show you the progress that I've made with adding it into the actual city, which is to add all of these dark bluish grey tiles around here to have a kind of taxi rank coming on where the taxis could come in, as I said before. And then I have tiled all around here, and I've also tiled these steps into it now as well, to kind of have those as dark bluish grey, just to give them a little bit of an outline. Annoyingly, I've run out of dark bluish 2x2 tiles, so I've just had to use these 1x4 instead, just to kind of map it out and get an idea of what it'll look like. So that's why I've done this. This will all change at some point, and I'll have them as the nice tiles. I might even do some nicer tiling around, but it was just to try and get an idea of how it looks in the city. So after that, I thought, right, okay, this bit kind of needs some minifigs because this is the station, so it's going to be really, really busy. And also, I thought, I'm sure I have a taxi somewhere. And looking around, I actually realised that I did have one, and it's inside the donut shop opening, which is actually a recent set that I purchased and haven't built yet. So I decided to do that on my live stream. So let's go over to getting those, and I'll have a quick look through the entire set of that, and then we'll add it into the city. Okay, so just wanted to record this after shooting the live stream, so sorry if it's a little bit dark, but I'm just so excited by this set. You guys are absolutely awesome in the live stream as always, and you all seemed really, really keen on this set, saying how good it was. And I just thought, with the amount of minifigures that are in this set, I just thought it had to be going into the Lego City anyway, so this is the perfect time to put it in. So I thought I'd slowly go over the minifigures first. So starting off the minifigures, over on the left, we have the cameraman and the news reporter. They're really, really cool, and I haven't seen these in any recent sets as of yet, so that's quite nice. We also get two of the coffee workers, a man and a woman, which is really nice, as well as we've got this little barista trike that she's on as well, which is really, really cool. Quite a nice addition, but I'm not going to have that outside the coffee shop because that doesn't make any sense. And also, I'll probably use that next to the train station because that would look pretty cool. And here's the taxi as well, which I was also talking about, with this taxi driver inside. So that's going to be going in the train station area as well. You get three vehicles in total and the bike, which is pretty damn cool. So quite a lot of vehicles in this area, which is really, really nice. I think this lorry here, this actual full lorry, is a little bit big. I don't know whether I'm going to have it the whole way in the set, but what I might do is actually use it as kind of like just the actual cabbie at some point. But for now, I think I'll use the entire thing because I don't have that many vehicles on the road, so I'll probably kind of just use it as it is for now and then move it later on. Also, there's a play feature on this donut here, which I don't really like the look of, so I'm going to remove that, but it's kind of reference to the Simpsons film, I think, but I'm going to remove that because it does look quite hideous, and I'm not going to really having play features in my city. So I'll just move that bit right there. Now we also have this mini toy shop, and it comes with this little boy here, and I'm guessing, I don't know if that's his mother or the actual shop attendant. I'll probably just have it as the shop attendant. But they're kind of the same brick size as the donut shop, so hopefully it will work quite well together. And as you can see from the back, neither of them have any back openings, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm going to probably make like I said, a tunnel that blocks that out anyway. So for now, I won't bother putting any backs in. And if I do decide to change, I will make backs in a future video. Okay, so coming back to this area now again, I now have the taxi and it is built. So I thought about placing the taxi here on the actual taxi rank ready. And I thought, what better than to have the actual cabbie outside. Here he is in all his glory. So I thought I'd put him here, kind of getting out of his vehicle. Actually, sorry, I think it was here that I was going to put him. Getting out of his taxi, because sadly these taxis, which I hadn't realised, they don't actually have doors. So they're just actual pieces, so you can't have the door open or anything, which is a little bit annoying. But I thought if I have him outside of the taxi to kind of create a busy atmosphere. And then I thought there is a lady that I have from the passenger train set. Here she is, if you'll focus on her. And she has one of these really nice new baggage accessories. So I thought, well, I'll have her at the back of the vehicle, kind of getting ready to put her bag in, and the taxi driver's getting out of his vehicle to come and help her by unlocking the boot and all that kind of necessary stuff. Now, the train station itself comes with loads of these with the anti-stud on them. Now, I'm probably not going to have that many minifigures on there, but I thought I'll add a couple just to see how it starts to look. So one of them is this guy, who is actually a combination of multiple minifigures, but the main features are his head piece and his facial expression, which are both from the Series 19 Gamer guy. And then I believe that shirt and the trousers I actually got from a Build Your Own minifig in London. So I'm going to put him here. So he's kind of got his shopping bags and he's heading out of the station. Probably have the station door open. I thought also to go along with that, I'd actually mainly have a actual, if it'll focus, a train assistant or someone on the thing kind of greeting people or asking people, you know, asking questions and stuff like that. So I thought I'd put him at the front, kind of waving. So he looks quite nice there. Maybe a little bit bent backwards. There we go. And then I really liked the look of this guy as well, which is another custom minifig I made on the pick a brick wall. And I used one of the umbrellas from the actual train set, which was inside, just to give him a little bit of attitude. So I thought I'd have him kind of walking out of the train station. There we go. Now, I've tiled over this area as well in the light bluish grey, because I wanted to add in the other thing that I had from the donut shop, which is actually this City Coffee trike, if it'll focus. There we go. I think this looks really, really cool, and obviously I don't want it next to the actual donut shop, so I thought I'm going to put this over there, and I'm going to have a couple of minifigs queuing up to receive their coffee in the morning. So let's go and do that. Okay, so first things first, let's actually put the coffee trike in position. I think I was going to have it at an angle like that. And then first things first, I'm actually going to use the this coffee lady, which came from the set. And I'm going to put her kind of here, meeting and greeting customers. And then I thought we could have this very sophisticated lady. Maybe she works at the train station. Maybe she just needs her coffee and she's on her busy commute. I thought I'd have her there kind of in line, and she's talking to the barista lady, asking her what she wants. And then obviously there's always going to be a queue in the morning for coffee. So I thought I'd use the girl from the hidden side on her mobile phone in the queue because she's bored, also waiting for a coffee. I get quite a lot of duplicates of her probably, so in future I'll probably end up chopping and changing the what the character's got, but at the moment I thought she looked okay. So I also actually have the vehicle that she came in here, so maybe he's just dropped her off and she's off ghost hunting, so she needs to get the train. So I thought that was quite a nice little set. So that's that kind of area set up. Maybe I'll show you from a different angle as well. Hand holding, but here it is. This is the set from over this side. Still need to fill in the spaces here, and as you can see, I've massively run out of bricks, so I don't even have any of the 1x2s either. But it was just to kind of get this area nicely set up. So let's move on to where the donut shop's going to be going. Okay, so now we're at down the other side of the high street here, and I wanted to focus on this bit right here. Now, as you can see, we only have kind of half a base plate showing because the track is going to be on the other half. So I'm thinking of here of actually putting a tunnel over the track so that you can actually double this up and have a load of small shops on 2 levels, which will also help because a lot of these shops that I have don't have backs on them. So I thought first of all I will start with putting the donut shop over in this corner, but first before I do that I actually wanted to remove this play feature because I don't really like it and I think it looks better without it. So I think I'm going to put the donut shop around kind of there. So if I zoom out you can see, and these are basically just placeholders. They might change over time, but I just thought I wanted to put these directly into the actual area for now. So one of the things that's on the shop, the actual it's actually on the box for the donut shop, is the fact that there is it's a shop opening. So they have the newsreader character and her cameraman. So I thought that they would be quite good just outside, kind of talking about the fact that the shop is opened at the moment. So he's filming her. And I thought that would kind of help because they also have a van. So I thought the van could be parked here with the back doors open just to give it a little bit of kind of interest. So they're outside the actual donut shop actually interviewing, well, not interviewing because the actual coffee worker is actually in there working at the moment, but I had him kind of looking out, seeing what's going on. And then I thought next to that, for now, we can just use the exact same thing, exact same stuff from the set, which is actually the toy shop, which is also kind of the same size because it's on the same base plate. So I wanted to kind of put that over just a couple of studs because there is an ATM machine at the back. So it could go nicely there. Now I thought behind the ATM machine, because there is a robber, I thought it'd be quite funny to have him kind of crowbarring the ATM open, just kind of hidden behind the back. So it's kind of almost a little hidden play feature. And I've actually got already over here the police cop actually driving there on his way. So he's already kind of spotted him in the distance. So he's kind of driving over to see to sort him out. So the toy section actually comes with a child with a skateboard and this cool orange skateboard. So I was going to put him kind of skating up to the shop. But I also have an additional skateboard which actually came with the ice cream truck, as I said before. And I'm not going to use the skateboard with the actual character that comes with that. So I thought it would be best to use it with this little girl. And I've given her the pink phone from the set, which is the hidden side set with the other girl in. So I thought she looks pretty cool. She's from the 3-in-1 creator set for the cafe, I think it's called Pet Corner. So I was going to put her with the kids, so they've kind of skateboarded together. And they both have different skateboards and stuff, which looks pretty cool. And then the actual lorry that carries them, I don't think I could use in this kind of setup because it's so big. But for now, I was going to start using it as kind of like where I'm going to be working on next. So if I just pull this back a bit, I was actually going to put the lorry here, working on an area with the actual cab drivers in there already. But I've also got, in a small set that I haven't built on the channel, was this little kind of bulldozer machine. So I thought this would be quite cool to use in the background as well. So they're kind of both working on an area at the moment. I'll show you from above, just to kind of show that the city is getting some maintenance on it. So other than that, I thought in front here, where I've kind of already loosely tiled, we could have the ice cream truck so that it's visible for everyone else. Because obviously, if you had it the other way around, you couldn't really see the people queuing up. So I thought we could put the guy who comes with the set here and he's just getting an ice cream. And then I had another of these characters from the passenger train set. So I thought he could be kind of waiting in line here for his ice cream. Or maybe he's checking the menu. So I could maybe put these over a little bit and he's checking the menu to see what's on the menu whilst the other guy's actually getting his ice cream. So I think that's kind of a cool looking little area around there. So if I just kind of show you from a distance, there we go. That's kind of the setup and it looks quite good. So I'll show you a far out shot as well from the other side, from where the actual train station is. There we go, and as you can see, that's kind of the shot from the train station. You can see this is the guy on his pickup and the coffee barista ladies over here, and then you can see straight down to the other side. Now obviously these actual shops don't have back walls at the moment, and that's because, like I said, I'm thinking of putting a tunnel over the top of this, so then potentially it could have a small tunnel depending on how tall it could be. And these could be on almost like a little assembly square themselves, and you have another load of small shops, because I'm getting quite a lot of these little shops. Anyway, I've also realised that I've bought another toy store, which is actually the 3-in-1 Creators Toy Shop. So I don't know whether to keep that as a toy shop, or use the accessories for that toy shop, or convert that one into something else. I'm thinking maybe a barber's store, but we'll see, and I'll have to try and think of ideas of where that can go into the city. But I think that's it for this week's update. Quite a small update but lots of little bits added to the city. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, but we'll go to the outro. Okay, so that's it for City Update 5. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. We've kind of put the donut shop in, the toy shop, the barista, the taxi area, kind of sorted out the train station. So I think there's quite a few little jobs there that kind of slowly starting to bring the city together. I'm not too sure about the placement of the donut shop and the toy shop, if I'm being honest. So any of your guys' thoughts on whether I should move them, or kind of how to make them look a little bit busier because they look a little bit barren on their own down at the bottom, let me know in the comments below, because it'd be really, really helpful. Like I said, I've not built a city before. This is my first ever one, so I'm kind of just winging it as we go along and figuring it all out. But like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the content anyway, And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because it really, really help the channel out. I'm kind of rocketing up at the moment, which is really, really cool. And it just really helps kind of reading your guys' comments and enthusiasm in the comment section below. It really, really, really is helpful. So other than that, have an absolutely awesome day and I'll catch you in the next one.